2023. Hello, people. 2023 was a long year. A lot of things happened. Maybe it was very eventful for you, maybe it wasn't. But you know what I did? I played a lot of video games, a lot more video games than I did in 2022. These are my favorites, probably not in the most particular order. Once we get down to the last couple, then it gets more particular. I'll let you guys know. Let's get to it. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I played the PSP version. It's pretty fun. I like all the different characters. I definitely didn't play all the way through it, but it's nice, It's nice to just kind of play, pick some characters, smash through some levels, see those versions of the characters interact, like the Nick Fury of that game. He's kind of pretty cool. He's cool. I played a lot of the Sonic Advanced series this year. Not 100% completing any of them, just kind of rushing through Sonic's story on each game, seeing how the games were different, seeing how the games played. They were pretty fun. I might go back, when I have some extra time and fully play through those games, see how each character interacts. Played the original Mega Man this year on my Retroid Pocket 3, of course. I did not expect it to be that challenging. There's definitely some wonk in that game. Definitely some wackiness. Mega Man feels like he's like gliding half the time, and that yellow boss, man, took me forever. That would be a game that if I had to play it on the NES, I would have never beaten it. I'm not that good. No Man's Sky. Wow, No Man's Sky. I played this a lot at the beginning of the year, around March, April, and I put so many hours into this game. I loved it on the Retroid Pocket. It's right in front of my face, very close. I'd probably like it on the Switch version, but I like that Xbox has the Game Pass version. I can play it on the Retroid Pocket 3, and the graphics look fine. It's fun. I take it on the go. I took it to Florida. That was in March. I played it for a long time until I decided to finish the main story, and then I was like, oh, I was not a complete fan of how the story ended. Of course, it's like one of those games that goes on forever. So it made sense. Just didn't keep me going after that. I know there are expansions. I haven't really played them, but maybe I'll dive into it again in the future. Let me know. Let me know what you'd like to see. Of course, it wouldn't be a good video game year if I didn't mention one of my favorite games, Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 3. I was playing the Wii version a lot on the Retroid, but then it crabbed out on me, so this is kind of like an honorable mention. Okay, here we go. Top 5. Number 5, Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube. I was emulating this game on the Retroid Pocket 3, the GameCube version, because I wanted to see what it'd be like to play as Link. But why do I like this game? Why was it my favorite? It was just one of those games where all the characters are pretty different. It's pretty cinematic. I like all the different actions the characters can do. I still don't think I know how to play fully. I don't know how to do all the super moves and stuff like that. There's so many different game modes. If this was, they have all the story mode, the classic, the arena, the fight until you die mode, and then you have all the extra modes where you can do all the same things, but with different weapons for different characters, and each weapon does something different. And then this was a game that I would have had on the original GameCube when I was a kid. I would have put hundreds of hours into it, probably more than Melee. Probably way more than Melee, honestly. Number 4, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Again, played it on the Retroid Pocket 3. Why did I play this game? I've played this game so many times, but I've never played it on the go. I figured if this machine can run Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, then yeah, I gotta play it through. I definitely have not defeated all of the data missions, but I definitely put 40 hours into this game this year. At the bar, at work, like right here, right now, where I am. Love that game. I'll probably play it again next year. Maybe I'll finish Kingdom Hearts 3 and finally beat Yuzora next year. Who knows? Bam. 3, maybe this one is a bit surprising. 3 is Crash Bandicoot Warped. I played the original PS1 version. I have not finished the remastered Crash 3 Warped on the PS4 or the PS5, but I like this game. I've played the original Crash, beat it. but I never played 2, and Warped was fun, the conclusion of the original trilogy. A lot of fun levels. I like the original Crash levels, though. When you're running forward, you're running back, you're running sideways. I don't like the plane levels. I don't like the water levels. No one likes water levels. Who likes the Crash Bandicoot water levels? Let me know, because no one does. I like the levels where you get a ride on the little tiger. Those are fun. Those are fun. Number 2, God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok. Wow, what a great game. I played this game, no spoilers. It's been a while since it came out. I'm talking about this game the day the DLC releases, so maybe I'll have some different feelings after that comes out. I probably won't play the DLC, but I just want to say that God of War Ragnarok was a disappointment. Maybe it'll change after the DLC. There were so many unanswered questions. The gameplay was fine. It was just an extension of the other game. The spear was cool. The spear was cool. The tier was actually Odin thing was pretty lame until you realize that after the game you could find the real tier. It was lame at first, and then Brock dies. I'm like, what? There were so many moments in this game that were just like, what? Like that one moment where they're like on the flying boat, and then the guy, like the camera like pans to the guy, and he's in the back of the boat, and he's like looking, he's like, I'm gonna do this, and then he just jumps, and yeah, it's a cool moment, but like, why? Out of nowhere. And a lot of unanswered questions. Sindri, what the fuck? I was not a fan of the Sindri being so mad thing, even after the game ends, even after all the secret stuff at the end of the game. Honorable mentions. Here are a couple of honorable mentions. Some games that I didn't play a lot of that I wanted to, or games I didn't finish and they just weren't at the top. Honorable mention. Super Mario RPG. I started to play the original game for the SNES, and I don't know, I just can't get into this game. I got to like the first boss, like it's like a dinosaur or something like that. I don't know. I just haven't been able to get into it. It's cool, it's fun, a lot of Easter eggs and stuff like that. The history of Nintendo, the history of Mario games. I love Mario. It just hasn't vibed with me yet, so honorable mention, because I like Mario. Honorable mention this time around is GTA 3. I played GTA 5. I played that game when it first came out. I played it again for the PS4 when it got re-released. I didn't play it for the PS5 when it got re-released again. And I only dabbled in the older games when I was a kid. I'd never had them myself. So honorable mention is GTA 3. I am not far into it. I've completed a couple missions, drive the car into the garage with the bomb in it and leave or whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's how as far as I am. I want to play all the GTA games before GTA 6 comes out, which I will have plenty of time to do. So honorable mention, the highest honorable mention is for Elden Ring. I'm only like an hour into Elden Ring. I had to wait until I finished God of War Ragnarok to play Elden Ring. PS5's at my house. I don't play video games at my house that often, so Elden Ring will have to wait. It'll probably be my 2024 game of the year, maybe even 2025 at this point. We'll see. Honestly, another honorable mention would have to be Dubby. Dubby's not a video game. Dubby is this jitterless energy blend. Like I said, I am very busy. I need to be pretty efficient with my time and what I'm doing with my time between home, work, the gym. I got the Dragonade flavor right here. The Dragonade flavor is pretty good. It's like lemonade. It's not chalky. You can really taste the flavor. It's not chunky, Look at this Dragonade flavor. I already drank half of it. I like that Dubby has the phrase, be better. Be better, jitterless energy blend. It might not be easy to be better. It might take some effort to be better. Put in the work. Be better. I love that. Reminds me of God of War Ragnarok. We must be better. That's my Kratos impression. That's a little bonus for you guys. It feels like get some more energy. Maybe someone can tell me why exactly that happens. I am no scientist. Do not take this as health advice. If you want to buy some, I do have a code. It's not a sponsorship. It's an affiliate code. There's a difference, actually. So use the affiliate code, Number one, if you've been following me for a while, you could probably understand what my number one game is. If you've seen any of my YouTube videos or my Twitch streams, my number one game of the year, without a doubt, is Lies of P. Dive into the mad, twisted streets of Krat and lie your way to freedom. What a great game. I've definitely sunk over 100 hours into Lies of P. I completed the story 4 times, got all the different endings, switched a whole bunch of weapons around, found my play style. I love smashing things in that game. I love the story. I love Pinocchio. I can't wait for DLC for this game. I will probably sink another 40 hours into this game just in the bathroom. Those have been my favorite games of 2023. I played a lot of games this year. Hopefully I play a lot more this upcoming year, 2024. If you want to hear more of my thoughts about any of these games, let me know. Leave a comment, because I could probably talk hours about each one of these games, especially Lies of P, especially God of War Ragnarok, the original God of War, No Man's Sky. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your night. Goodbye.